Okay guys, I've been asked this question tons and tons of times before, so I decided that I'm finally going to answer your question. How did I get my hair to grow? If you're interested, stay tuned. You guys have seen my pictures on my Instagram and you've seen my hair grow over the last 2 years, and I know it's magic, right? So I decided to finally share with you guys the secret because I don't feel like it's fair that I don't tell you guys how I grow my hair. Okay, so the things that you're gonna need is a big red bowl. It has to be red or it's not gonna work, okay? The next thing that you're gonna need is monostat. Yes, it has to be monostat. You can get the equate version, but I mean, you really want to spend the most money as possible, so you want to get the name brand and get the equate. Yes, it is the yeast infection hair cream. Extra virgin coconut oil. This is absolute must. It can't be, any other cooking oil. I've tried vegetable oil, I've tried canola oil, but it has to be the extra virgin coconut oil. The next thing that you're gonna need is you're gonna need your magic beans. Yeah, these are your magic hair pills that is gonna make your hair grow. You have to take them 4 times a day, and if you skip a pill, then it's not gonna work. And the last thing that you're gonna need is you're gonna need libido. Yes, you're gonna need libido because we all want our hair to be super sexy and we want people to look at our hair and just have this orgasmic experience, right? So you're gonna mix all this together, and this is gonna be what you're gonna put on your hair 2 times a day. And then you're gonna massage, massage, massage. Now, some people say massage your scalp for 10 to 15 minutes a day. Personally, I think that whenever you're not eating or running or drinking, anything important to your life, you need to be massaging your scalp. And then the last thing that you want to do is you want to wake up all the blood cells in your scalp, and you really want your hair to really grow. So you are going to do the inversion method. And if you guys don't know what the inversion method is, that's when you hang your head upside down so all the blood flows to your scalp, and it makes your scalp really penetrate, and it pulls the hair literally out of your scalp, and you're going to grow 1 inch of hair in a day. Is it growing yet?
Premium 100% virgin Brazilian hair, up to the hair gods at sacrifice so that my hair may grow.
Oh my God. Okay, so if you guys are still watching this video and you guys really think I'm losing my mind, it's because I am. I get asked this question a lot, so much so that I decided to make a video about it and talk to you guys about my hair growth. The other day on Instagram for Throwback Thursday, I posted a picture showing my hair progress from July 2013 until July 2015, which is this month. And I got a lot of questions on the different things that I do to make my hair grow, which I was expecting. I get that question whenever I do a hair comparison pic. I also got it when I was relaxed. And so I was expecting that question, asked if I take any hair supplements and things like that. But I did get a few questions, or I did get a few comments of people that told me that after seeing my hair growth, they really wanted to go on the curly girl method because clearly the curly girl method was working for my hair growth journey. So I really wanted to make this video for you guys and kind of stump any of the myths, especially if you haven't seen my intro to the curly girl method on my channel. If you haven't, I'll leave a link in the description box below to that. So the first thing that I want to address is my hair growth since I started the curly girl method. So I started the curly girl method at the beginning of this year. I'm not exactly sure the date, but I'm sure you guys can go back and look on that video and see when that video was uploaded. It was probably about a week or so, with that video. I've literally been on the curly girl method for 7 months now. So if you're looking at my hair as to when I started the curly girl method and you're looking at my hair today, keep in mind that it is 7 months of hair growth. Generally speaking, I believe most people's hair grows a ½ inch a month, if that's correct. So you have to think between January and now, you know, if I haven't experienced any breakage, which I did, you're going to be looking at maybe 3.5 inches of growth. A lot of that, I mean, it really is genetics. My hair really does grow fast, and so where some people see a 1/4 inch, I usually do see a ½ inch of hair growth a month if I'm not cutting at it or doing things that is going to stunt my hair growth. The second thing that I want to address as far as the curly girl method is that a lot of people are thinking that the curly girl method changed my hair texture, or that's what made my hair grow because my hair kind of looks different. The reason that my hair looks different is for 2 reasons. The longer that your hair gets, the heavier that it gets. So the more it's going to hang. And if you guys see on my big chop picture, my hair was pretty loose, loosey-goosey curls on that picture, and it's pretty much still the same hair now. But the longer your hair gets, the heavier it gets and the more that it hangs. Another reason my hair may look different on the curly girl method is because the sole reason I went on the curly girl method was because I was experiencing a lot of frizz using silicones in my hair. When I was using silicones in my hair, I was getting a lot of product buildup and the moisture wasn't getting into my hair, so my hair was really frizzy. So now that I don't use silicones and I'm not getting product buildup in my hair lays better because it's not frizzy. The frizzier your hair gets, we all know that's why 2nd and 3rd day hair gets bigger, is because the frizzier your hair gets, the bigger it appears. So the reason that my hair seems to lay differently is because my hair just doesn't get as frizzy not using silicones. And I do restyle my hair every other day. So when you guys are seeing pictures of my hair, you're usually seeing 1st or 2nd day hair where it's laying really flat and I don't have a lot of frizz. So I wanted to come and address that for you guys because I don't want to give any misconceptions that the curly girl method in itself is going to make your hair grow. The reason that my hair is growing and it grows at the rate that it grows is because of the practices that I do with my hair, which is low manipulation. And yes, a wash and go can be a low manipulation style. This is pretty much all I do. I make sure that, you know, I get moisture in my hair. A lot of people think in order to keep your hair moisturized, you have to go through this big, long, drawn-out process of moisturizing and sealing your hair. I've done that before, especially when I first went natural, and I did it a lot when I was relaxed. But as I've gone on my natural hair journey, I really have learned the best practices for my hair is to just keep it simple. I don't moisturize and seal my hair. I don't seal my hair with the oil. I do use coconut oil on my hair, but I only use it to break the gel cast after my hair is completely dry on a wash and go. The way that I keep moisture in my hair is that I completely re-wet my hair because water is the sole base of moisture. So I completely re-wet my hair and I get the moisture back into my hair and then I start all over again. So I wanted to really come and address this with you guys because I really feel like some people may start the curly girl method or, you know, may do certain things and feel disappointed and feel like, you know, I'm holding this big secret out from you guys, or your hair is just not reacting the way that it should to the curly girl method, and that's just simply not true. So I hope you guys enjoyed this funny take on some of the crazy practices that we've all seen out there on different ways to grow your hair. I'm not saying that these practices don't work. I'm not even saying that I haven't done some of them, because I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I have done that inversion method when I first went natural, and it is one of the most embarrassing things to say that I did, to hang my head upside down thinking that it was gonna make my hair grow. I mean, it's, you know, it's all fun now, we can joke about it now, but really, y'all, you don't have to go through all this.
Cootie cream? You gonna put cootie cream in your hair to make your hair grow? You want your hair walking around smelling like a yeast infected cootie? Really?
So just keep it simple, guys. I'm not holding any secrets out from you guys. I just keep it simple with my hair, and hopefully you guys can keep it simple with your hair and see hair growth too. So what are some of the craziest things you guys have done to make your hair grow? Leave them in the comment box below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.